Perfect. Now that we've completed our messages node, let's do the same thing for a users one. This will happen inside the onAuth function right here because we know all of our user data. So let's create that with a child of users, and we'll push the information, and we'll have the ID and the user's name. So save that, restart the server, and refresh. So I get this error that says that the property ID is undefined. That's because I had a mistype here. This should be UID, not ID. So just fix that up and save it, restart your server, and refresh. So now when I type a message and go back to my database, I can see the users table has been created. That's great. Inside this node is the unique ID, and it holds my ID from Twitter and my name. These are the things that we've pushed from our database. But now if I refresh again, the exact same data gets saved again, but with a different unique ID. So we're just duplicating everything, and that's just silly. So now I'm going to fix this, and it's going to take us a couple of steps, but that's cool, and we'll get through it. First, I want to save the unique ID of the provider, and in this case, it would be Twitter, and sometimes it would be Facebook. I want to do this so later I can check to see if the ID of the user that's logging in already exists. And if it does, we won't save the data again. And if it doesn't, then we'll push that information up to the database. So the first thing we have to do is save the user data under the user's account ID. This is easy. We can just add another child that takes the user ID. This time we won't use quotes because it's not a string. It's a dynamic variable that is different for each user. Great, so save that. And then in Firebase, we'll delete the users node because we're going to be changing the structure of the data. Then when we press refresh, we can see that the user ID is saved under the Twitter account. And if I type something and refresh again, then I'm getting both of these saved under the Twitter account. So now we're going to go and fix